Hi everybody, it's Galactic Man Larry here again with another G.I. Joe Classified series action figure review, and today we have in front of us the Crimson Guard, the Cobra Crimson Guard, well, Crimson Guard. Anyway, you have it there with everything he comes with. There you have his, well, the things he's good at. Basketball. Please go check that yourself if you're interested. Go to the website and check all the Crimson Guard's abilities or specialties. You have the traditional artwork, number 50, legal stuff, and all of that. Let's check that artwork because that looks quite cool actually. That's also some artwork I can stand behind. I like this, really like this is kind of a bit more abstract, but just look at that. That looks amazing. And then the Crimson Guard there in action with a different weapon. That looks a bit like the weapon that the figures from his tank will come with. Looks a bit like that. And yeah, more Crimson Guard action. It looks cool there, like if the visor, I mean, maybe it's more like reflecting the light, but it looks like if it would be, you know, like Cyclops. Anyway, let's take this guy out and see how good he actually is. And there we have a regular Crimson Guard out of the packaging. I mean, regular release. These are the retro ones. First of all, you can see, let's actually bring a couple of these closer. You can see how the different tones or hues of red are. I mean, you have to decide which one you prefer. I mean, you don't have to, but I mean, if you want to go full on army building these guys, you can have, of course, like both variants in equal numbers, or you can decide I want more of this version, I want more of this other version. You have to decide which one you actually prefer. I'm a bit torn as of now. I mean, I like both. That's my point. But yes, I don't know which I would go like full on. Like if I would be like getting 10 or more copies of this thing, I don't know which one would be the way to go. I think I would have like a couple of silver mask ones, like if they were like the higher ranked ones, and these, I mean, right now I have two of these open, and this is the only one of the regular Crimson Guard I have open so far. So I think, I mean, for now this is like this one with the black mask would be the leader. I don't know, you decide. I have just three at the moment. I mean, I have retro one still on package or on card, and one of these still on the box. But I think that will be for now, because I'm not really army building, and three are like a decent squadron for me, just like a little like team, I don't know. Let's remove the things he comes with, and we'll get to compare all of that. I think it's important to know right from the get-go that, for example, the saber is the same as the other release. You can, if you remember, well, I'll go to that detail. You can see this, like the handle, it has like a snake head on the hilt here. It's a nice detail. The blade is just painted silver, it's all cast in black plastic. The sheath is just very, let's say, very simple. It has a little hole here and here, just, I don't know, just that, I don't know, some air comes through for whatever reason. Here you have the backpack. You can see this guy used to have in red with the silver Cobra logo, and this one is cast in black with the silver Cobra logo. It's the same thing. So, I mean, we can check the little detail there. You can see all the like clasps there, or whatever these things are there. It doesn't open, as far as I know. It has a couple of tabs there. I don't know if those serve a little some purpose, or they're just part of the design. Well, of course they're part of the design, but yeah, that's what we get. He has the handgun, or his sidearm actually, just cast in black, nothing special. No Cobra specific designs there on the gun, if I'm right. We have this knife with the same handle, kind of, well, the same hilt as a sword. It's just missing the handguard, but it's kind of the same sculpt, just without the handguard. And there you can see the blade, also painted silver, all cast in black. And here you have the assault rifle with a bayonet. And of course, you can remove the clip, but it's super cold now, so I won't do that. But yeah, you can remove it. It actually comes unattached on the box. And here you have the actual Crimson Guard. Let's bring this guy here again. You can see the holster for the sidearm. This one is just black. This one is painted red on the black plastic. The belts are the same. You can see this is a brighter red, and this is like more, as I was saying, like ketchup, or both could be ketchup, but you know, this is like just darker one. You have the same Crimson Guard logo on the arms there, and that's looking good. And you have again this insignia here on the chest, the little things here painted black, the Cobra logo painted in silver, both releases. In the darker one, it pops a bit better. I think the contrast is better, or maybe they gave it more paint, or just because of the darkness of this red, it solidifies better. I don't know the name of this thing. If you know the name of these things, please leave it down in the comments below. Here, these bits here on the shoulders and this rope here, they're painted gray instead of silver. So we could say the regular release has a bit more, I mean, it has the silver, the black, and this gray. So it has a bit more paint, like 3 different paint colors. I mean, this also has, does it has gray at all? Yeah, this one has the gray that this one doesn't. So this one is just red, black, and silver, and this is red, black, silver, and gray. What else? I think the rest of the figure is just the same. You just can decide which one you prefer. I don't know, I'm liking, at least, I don't know, I like both, but I'm getting used to this black face plate. I don't know, maybe I like it better, but I don't want to rush into decisions. One day I'll be able to say which one I prefer. Maybe I just like both, that's also a possibility. Yeah, the articulation, we saw that in the previous video of the retro release, but I'm doing it again. The head can look up that far, can look down that far, it can tilt to the sides. It has a little bit of hula hoop, So you have this one, the head is super, it moves around easily. You have the arm that can go all the way around, can lift that far, like the T-pose, almost T. This side can do the proper T-pose, this side is a bit more like, no. And the elbows can properly extend. You have the bicep cut here, which kind of breaks the sculpt, but yeah. Double jointed elbows that can bend that far. It's not that impressive, I must say. Yeah, it's a bit like limited, even if it's a double, but it's okay. I mean, it's way over 90 actually. The hands have vertical swivels, both hands. That's good. He carries sabers, knives, and assault rifles. So he should have vertical swivels. He has vertical swivels, and that's good. What else? Of course, can go all the way around, or almost, because of this little bit of plastic here on the sleeve. He has an up crunch that can go backwards that far, and it doesn't get the the pregnant thing. It can go forward quite far actually. I think the waist is frozen. I won't be able to show you, but yeah, that's a pain. I hate when figures just freeze every time. I mean, it has a ball joint there, and you can do like tilt to the sides and all of that, but this figure is so frozen right now again that joint I won't be able to show you. I would break it. We don't want that. I don't want that, at least. The legs can do that much splits, so he can do much more than my 20-year Captain America. You know how it is. He of course has the drop down mechanism. He can kick forward that far, and if we do the drop down, he can kick just a little bit more. Again, I would prefer to have just a regular thick T joint there for the hips. that would be more sturdy, you know. You have the thigh cut, can go all the way around if you need that. You have, I mean, you need it for adjustments, but I don't think you need to go all the way around, you know. Double jointed knees that can go that far. That side has the holster, so let's do this other one. Yeah, can bend all the way, you know, those knees. He has, of course, a boot cut because we're talking about G.I. Joe Classified. Oh, some figures actually don't have it. And the feet, I think those will be frozen also. It's no, oof, that's. Yeah, I remember one foot of this figure is like the indentations are not that, let's say, clear. Well, that one, it can go backwards that far, can go forwards a little bit because he has that buckle there. Maybe you can go on top of it, but I won't do it right now, you know, I don't want to break the thing. And it has a decent ankle rocker, not the best ever of the world, but it's there. And there we have our G.I. Joe Classified series regular release Crimson Guard next to Death's Head 2 and the Infinity Ultron Build-A-Figure from Marvel Legends, next to Ahsoka Tano and Ayla Secura from Star Wars The Black Series, and next to a couple of Crimson Bats, which are the ones which actually kind of match in the hue of red we have here. So that's it for this review. Please leave a like, share, subscribe, and all of that good stuff. Comment, all, you know, just be respectful to each other and all of that. A great figure. I mean, again, you decide which one you prefer, the silver mask or the black mask with the darker hue of red. I think you can still mix them. You can have like a couple of silver ones and a bunch of black mask ones, or the other way around, whatever. Crimson Guard is Crimson Guard. They're the same sculpt, they just have slight differences, you know. But yeah, I think you can really mix them somehow. A great release. Just look how this looks. I mean, this is, I really like what I'm seeing. So decide for yourself if this is a figure you want to, if this is the one you want, or these ones again, or a bunch of both, you know. So thanks for watching, take care, and I will see you in the next one. Ciao, ciao, ciao.